Alright, I apologize ahead of time for not having the second light on to bring out the more quality of my video, so it does look a little bit diluted. But it's okay, you all know my camera's good, and I just couldn't find the damn plug to turn this light on. So we're here to review Super 8 now. I've finally seen this movie after almost 2 years of not seeing this movie, and it is a good movie, okay? First of all, I gotta start off with these kids. These kids are fucking badass. If they were my kids, I'd be the proudest dad on this fucking planet. They're not just some PG kids, man. They're fucking Bad News Bears remake kids. If you've seen the remake of Bad News Bears, you know how those kids were. They cuss, they call each other different names. It's funny. It's awesome. Okay, these weren't no... Okay, granted, one was a pussy. The one with the glasses was a big pussy. But other than that, everybody else was fucking badass, okay? So, yeah, I'll take all those kids except for the one with the glasses, because he was a pussy, okay? So, basically, the story revolves around a bunch of kids making a movie on a Super 8 camera. A train crash happens. That is the best damn train crash I've seen in a movie ever, okay? And I know most of it was probably CGI, but for fuck's sake, that was awesome, okay? Shit, man. Yeah, but in all realistic, didn't even hit the car they were driving. Come on. You know that shit ain't possible. But yeah, great train crash. Alright, and this thing escapes, okay, and the fucking US military is trying to capture it. Why? Because there's some type of other backstory I won't explain, because I don't want to spoil nothing. There's some people who haven't seen it. Granted, I haven't seen it yet either until tonight. So yeah, people out there still haven't seen this movie, so I won't say nothing about that. Only thing I will say is they want it because something else that went down with them and it in the long run, like back in the history books that the kids later discovered. Okay, and there's this weird little inanimate object. It looks like a Rubik's Cube, and it vibrates, okay? When you later find out what that does, or what it is, you're like, oh, I see. Yeah. Now, granted, the alien don't come into like the last half of this movie, just like Cloverfield. That's where I'm kind of getting this movie comparison to. I compared it more to Cloverfield than anything, because a lot of people were like, oh, this is the next Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Wrong. This is more like Cloverfield. Alright, with Steven Spielberg in it. Well, producing it, executive producing in it. This is J.J. Abrams' love child, okay? He pitched it to Spielberg. Spielberg loved it because he's like, you know what, I did shit like this. Let's do this. Alright, yeah. So we got our movie. Man. Now, granted, the monster kind of looks like the Cloverfield monster a little bit. A tad bit. But you know what? I loved it. I loved the character development. The character development for these kids is awesome. The kids alone are this movie, okay? If you have to put Cloverfield with a different movie, I would say put the Goonies and Cloverfield, and you come up with Super 8, okay? Because you got the monster, you won't see him till the last minute of the movie, all kinds of chaos and destruction. That's Cloverfield. You got these kids. These ain't no like ordinary kids. They're like awesome kids. That's the Goonies. Fucking badass right there. That's a badass combination. Okay. So in the end, in the long run, I'm gonna give Super 8. I'm gonna give that motherfucker a B+. Badass movie by J.J. Abrams and Steven Spielberg. Surprised I didn't see it sooner. It's just the way it looked. Probably it kept me away from it for almost 2 years. But since it's been in my Netflix queue for like almost a year, I was like, well, let's give it a shot before it takes it off. They take it off Netflix, and it was good, and I enjoyed it. So for those of y'all who haven't seen it yet, watch it. So yeah, that is my review of Super 8. Let me know what you guys think about Super 8 down below. Did y'all like it? Did y'all hate it? Have y'all seen it? If so, let me know what you think about it. I know Corey Reviews loves this movie. He loves this movie like a son of a bitch, just like he does The Sandlot. So yeah, if he watched this review, you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm out.